Greetings, everyone. It's October 22nd and ready for our next episode of Metatron, Not the News, where we discuss late breaking information, but we don't claim to know any facts. Looking at you, TikTok. All right, what's going on? The best news that I heard today is that Governor Gavin Newsom of California, my home state, has decided to deploy the National Guard for a humanitarian mission. That's right. You know what the National Guard is usually used for. With the upcoming threat of the loss of SNAP benefits, he's decided that, hey, we're going to have the National Guard help distribute food, help at the food banks, make sure everybody gets fed. He's also fast-tracking $80 million in aid that will assist the citizens of California who need assistance. Something interesting is also happening in the Capitol, where a certain representative, Markey, is that his name? All right, let me know in the comments. Is he a senator or a representative? Markey from Oregon. He decided to do a filibuster-style speech in the Capitol that is closed down. Desperate means call for desperate measures. He's been talking for 13 hours. Not too shabby. He is calling this a protest against the head clown. It's just all about protesting the clown. And the QB people continue to do illegal and absurd things. In Chicago, they pulled over a lawmaker and drew guns on him. And when he started filming them, they realized, oops, maybe we shouldn't be doing this, and stopped. In New York, they decided to bring tanks into the city because New Yorkers were not having it, and they tried to interfere with the QB people. In D.C., a certain organization decided to start putting mugshot posters up all over the city for a certain Adolf Milkman, calling him a flashy character and a creep. In the same city, in an apparent temper tantrum provoked by the large music festival this weekend, a certain head clown has decided to start tearing down the People's House. We can't think of any good reason, but it seems like this might be a temper tantrum and maybe another distraction from the files of Epi, which are coming closer and closer to being released. Now, of course, the head clown, Johnson, is refusing to swear in the lovely representative from Arizona. And so now Arizona has decided to sue. And these are all just desperate moves, right? They're coming out. The files are coming out. It's just a matter of time, They're trying to stop it, but it's just a matter of time. And so in related news, non-news, Virginia's book came out yesterday. And there's some talk on the streets about there being audible glitches. These people are so desperate for the truth not to come out. But you know what? The truth is coming out. And then yet another distraction from the files, a certain Heg's Breath has now said that not only will the Penty place not speak to any journalists, they're also not allowed to speak to any members of Congress. And so everything is top secret over there. And it's funny that they actually think that the people that swore an oath to the Constitution are going to keep their mouths shut about whatever illegal acts of war they're planning, dropping things on fishing boats and giving money to various foreign countries. I mean, it's just a matter of time, right? Before the people in uniform say, no, not anymore. Nope. Now, across the pond, there's something happening. Apparently, one of our bad boys from over here, Starboy, of course, he's not even ours. He doesn't even go here, but whatever. He lives here now and thinks he goes here. Starboy decided to go across the pond to the Britty place and involve himself in their politics because, he's never met a smotsy he didn't like. And they've got some over there. So he's over there tweeting up a storm and just trying to see if he can influence their situation the way he influenced ours. Now, in news that's actually related to the stars, we have something going on behind the sun that's very exciting. There's a certain flying object, which shall not be named because apparently this platform doesn't like it when you talk about the 3i place. But this 3i thing that's flying through space, this object, interstellar as it were, there's been an update. Apparently, a new article came out today by some of the scientists at SETI who decided that for some reason, for some unknown and surely unrelated reason, that now is a good time for them to revise their protocols for talking to star beings. You know, because that's their specialty, SETI. They're all about the search for extraterrestrial life. So they're always like scanning the radio waves. So they decided to update their protocols. And one of the things they updated, they're now going to look at all kinds of transmissions. I wonder why, while the 3i object is streaming by, they suddenly have a need to update protocols. But, you know, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here, people. It's just a rock careening through space. Nothing to get excited about. But if you do want to get excited about it, you want to know more about it, come over to my Tubi place where I have some very long videos where I have channeled the object itself. And I hope we're still basking in the afterglow of Saturday and in the knowledge that we are winning, that we are many, and that they are few, and that we have the unity and the energy behind us to prevail.